Hey guys, welcome to Funky's World. Okay, I just did the Kid Missing video, the Dough Friday. I have items I've been going over, and I've been trying to sort of organize my notes. These are Diane's work days. These are the packages I have outstanding. I have a Christopher Daniels DVD, which has not even been mailed, 2 video games, a PS2 and a Wii, 1 Good Eats set, and my MAC lipstick, my Amazon order, which I believe has been delivered, a beauty mystery box, a thumb drive of Maine genealogy, a genealogy bundle that just got mailed, and Glow Recipe. They're still having that sale over at Glow Recipe, where you can make your own kit for $29. When I saw that they still had the sale, and I ran out last night of my serum. I had to get some more. Look at the glow and the health in my skin. Never has my skin been that healthy and glowing. That stuff is amazing. And the feel of my skin. Oh my gosh. Never has it been like that. I mean, I'll grant you, I've got some issues all along here, but I have to take my shot. Speaking of which, let's go pull that out and let that come to room temperature a little bit, because I don't want to take it cold. That hurts when you take it cold. So I'm going to take it out, and it's, whoa, there we go. I'm going to take it out so that I can take it today. Yeah, 16. Should have taken it yesterday, I guess. Oops. I had it written. Dang it. Okay. I'm going to take it out of here. It'll warm up quicker that way. Ooh. This over here. Ugh, my girl's coming tonight. This is what it looks like. Just kind of warming it up. See how that's clear? That's what you want it to look like. Perfectly clear. You hold it up to a window and it should be perfectly clear. See? And it is in fact perfectly clear. And I'll sit that there for a little while, maybe an hour, and we'll jab ourselves. Going to make lunch. Gonna have a sandwich, some of that sandwich meat. Plop that there. So, I'm gonna have roast beef. I have both chicken and roast beef. I think I have roast beef. beef, and mustard. And in my family, we call this mouse turd. Where that came from, I don't know. We've just always called it mouse turd. I know it sounds terrible, but it's what we've always called it. So I should have given Bob that. Anyway, and for supper, I have this. It's a pasta salad mix. It has some like bacon bits and different things in it. Different flavored pasta. I'm gonna cook that and pesto. And a salad. Okay. So you're all caught up with my and everybody is so mad right now at House of Hughes for ooh, that looks good. Putting Beckham's accident out there. Now, I have to tell you, honestly, I understand the dad podcast, Dad Jones podcast, and his thing about informed consent and how Beckham cannot ever give conformed consent. That's true. However, I have to say, I have seen Blakely say no and her mother not film her. So, I think that you have to take that into consideration as well. So, I don't think it's just... Now, what do I think actually happened that day? Like I said, I think that Beckham... The door shouldn't have been open, because Beckham cannot open the door. I would be very surprised if Beckham would open the door. You know, Dad podcast is trying to say that, well, maybe the sister threw him down the stairs. You realize the sister just turned 4, right? She's not old enough to think that way. She's just not. Not to mention the fact that she adores her brother, and I think, well, first of all, she was supposedly FaceTiming with Hunter when it happened. I think that Rachel was getting ready to take the kids downstairs to play on their Christmas present, which is this giant bounce house that they put in the basement. Which is why they moved the playroom to the basement and turned the playroom into an exercise room. That playroom didn't last long. At any rate, I think she was getting ready to take the kids downstairs. Blakely was FaceTiming with Daddy, which I don't understand how he could have been 30 seconds from the house. Because he should have been in his office, because you don't FaceTime while you're driving. But maybe he was. Maybe he was. Although I would have thought they would have noticed that. But maybe Rachel wasn't paying attention. I don't know. I think she had the door open because she planned on taking the kids down. And I think Beckham, being the excited little guy that he is, rolled his chair to the door and went down. Either that or Blakely wasn't FaceTiming with Dad and wanted to take Beckham down. I think most likely Mom was FaceTiming with Dad. And his office is not that far from the house, so like I said, I think Mom was FaceTiming with Dad, and Blakely decided to take Beckham downstairs, and not realizing that she couldn't hold on to the chair, and that you carry him down. You don't take his chair down, and he ended up falling. Like I said, either that or he drove his chair down. Either one is more than possible. There's another possibility. Is it possible that Rachel was carrying him down, not in his chair, and he was just too heavy for her and she dropped him? She's never going to admit that, if that's what happened. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that it's a possibility. Because she said Hunter heard her scream over the FaceTime, which means she saw him fall. And she pretty much sounded like she saw him fall. So, I'm wondering. Because usually Hunter is the one that carries him around. She'll pick him up and put him in a side chair, which somebody said he outgrew 3 years ago. 3 years ago he was only 2. So no, he didn't outgrow it 3 years ago. In fact, that's a special high chair. It's a very expensive, special high chair. When you see them put their leg there, it's not because he outgrew it. It's because the tray isn't there. His high chair has a bump between his thighs that he sits on, but then he doesn't sit on the bump, that he sits behind instead of a strap. And everybody's like, he's going to knock that thing over. Not likely. It's usually up against something. It's usually up against the cupboard when he's on, the bar when he's on it, or Mom or Dad are right there when he's in it. It's just not likely to happen. So, that I disagree with. I think the Dad Challenge podcast would actually like Stephanie, because she won't even show Sebastian's face when he's crying. Because she feels that's exploitation. So I'm going to have my sandwich. I'm going to take my shot. And I don't know what other videos we're going to do today. But right now, I'm going to have my sandwich and take my shot afterwards, once that shot warms up a little bit. And to make sure I have my here it is. My alcohol prep. Oh my sure. I think I forgot that last time, which is not good. But this is 190 calories, a serving, and a serving is a quarter of a cup. She said would be the whole thing. 6 ounces. Okay. So I will see you in a little bit. Bye, guys.